Jeez. That was loud. Loud and obnoxious. Well, that is not a 30 rep max at all. All right. It's good enough for the warm-ups. Let's do 40 pounds to start off. Second day of the mesocycle. Welcome to the chat. Grab my drink here. I'm going to be rolling through this workout pretty quick today. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the chat. Ugh. I was trying not to spill all over myself, and of course, that's all I'm going to do. I don't know that language, sorry. What's up, Puya? Welcome to the chat. How's everybody doing today? Jyotish. I don't know what that is. Sorry. I wish I was multilingual, but I'm not. What's up? I got grip. Hi from Germany. Sweet. Hi from the US. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. James, what's up, man? Welcome to the chat. Good to see you guys today. Just getting the second day of the mesocycle in today, doing a sort of a pull workout. Philippines, what's up, Krisha? Nice. On the way here, he told me he was able to carry these guns in public. What's up, Phoenix, Arizona? Eddie, welcome to the chat. Good to see you guys. Don't forget to like the stream for me. That'd be awesome. Just getting into a workout here. Got a couple pulls in. Just starting off with biceps. What's up, Samantha? Welcome to the chat. What's channel about, Eddie? Sometimes we do guitar streams on the weekend. Just chill out. I play some guitar. We have some fun and kind of chat. And then most of the time it's workouts. So how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Krista, thanks. Appreciate that. Cool, Raj. I'm good. How are you? What's up, Vaughn? Welcome back, man. We got a regular in here finally. Samantha K, welcome. Thanks for joining, guys. Double tap the screen. That'd be awesome. Just give the chat a like. We'd appreciate that. Howdy. What's up? Whoa, that is a huge spider. I'm not kidding. That thing is that big on the ground. Woo. All right, let's get our last set of, we're going to do 4 here as the last set of warm-ups, and then we'll get into the working set. Right on. Sweet. Yeah, subscribe to the channel and then hit the notification if you're feeling like it to get notified of the guitar streams too. Siam, what's up, man? Just getting starting a workout here. This is the last warm-up set. 4 reps is my last warm-up. Stuff's feeling good. Elbows are good today, which is not usually how it goes, to be honest. But we'll get into the working set next. Smiley face, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate that. Thank you. We've had a good crew in here the last couple of days. It's been fun to have some different people in. Vaughn is I've been here a few times. I've been doing the workouts you've been showing. Today is leg day for me. Let's go. Nice. Good luck with that, Vaughn. The Florida Man workout stream. Thanks for the subs, guys. Appreciate that. All right, let's get a working set in here. This working set at this weight is going to define what I do for the rest of my mesocycle in a progression. So I got 40 pounds on the cable machine right now, and we'll see how it goes from here. For our beginner on gym, yeah, kind of. I've only been lifting for about 14 months, so I would still call that a beginner for sure. Yep. Learned a lot in 14 months, that's for sure, though. I think I need you guys to help me count, because sometimes I talk through this and then I forget, but I'm supposed to record my reps in the app. All right, that was 11. For this first week, I'm doing 3 reps in reserve. That's what the my app is telling me to do. Over the week's progression, it'll get worse and worse. Worse, but meaning fewer reps in reserve. So by the time I get to week 5, I'll be at 0 reps in reserve, which will suck. All right, 11 reps. We're doing 3 sets of that. Form's good. Appreciate it, Vaughn. Yeah, if you've been on the channel before, you've heard this before, but my goal is a good concentric, which is the shortening portion. So for a bicep curl, it's going like this. That's concentric. And then a controlled eccentric. It doesn't have to be crazy long, but you should control your weight on the way down. There's quite a bit of growth that happens in the lengthening phase. And then on that last rep, when it gets kind of hard to get that concentric up, really milk that last eccentric. If you're doing a set, you might as well see if you can get the most growth out of it. So, Joshua Graham, the Florida Man, as long as it's a safe work username or person's name, happy to do a shout out. Vaughn, I do protein shakes every morning. I just can't hit my protein goal, or I should say, it's really hard to hit my protein goal every day if I don't do some supplemental protein. So my protein shakes are from Costco, Orgain brand, and they're 30 grams of protein, and that really helps me start the day with a good protein bolus after a night of obviously not eating. And then I can hit my 150 grams of protein every day by doing that a lot easier. I also kind of keep my arms a little bit in front of me to keep a good stretch on the biceps here instead of curling to here in front. It's quite a bit harder. Okay, I think that was 9, more or less. We got one more set of that, and then we go on to struggle with controlling myself. I tend to want to do it fast. Yeah, that's pretty common, Vaughn. If you feel like you can't control the eccentric, it means your weight's just too high. Like, don't be going crazy on the weight. If you can't control, if you're like heaving the weight up and then you got to drop it, it's too much weight. You control your form, you reduce your risk of injury, you get better stimulus to your muscle, which probably leads to better gains. Just overall better thing to control the eccentric. And then I don't really do the whole explode out of the whole thing. Like if I get down to here, I don't like do a quick reversal. I try to make it explosive, but I'm not really going from here to here really fast because there's some acute injury risk doing that. So yeah, that's just kind of my philosophy on it. Control that eccentric. If you can't do it, lower the weight. Takes a little bit of an ego hit to not be lifting as much weight in the gym, but who cares what other people think? You are lucky my dad is a boxer. You forced me to do 100 set 3 rep on every exercise. Yeah, that's good for endurance, not good for hypertrophy. I'm toned down on the weights and kind of make it steady right now. Yeah, nice. Let me get this last set of curls in here. Okay. Woo. All right, that's 8. Call it good from there. No joint pain. All right, dumbbell curl incline is what I got programmed next. You got going for a run now. Nice. What's OMG? Let me get this set up here and then we'll get rolling. Ugh. Sammy! My dog is here. Oh, she just ran by. I can't throw with you right now, Willis. Let's do... I'm going to do some incline dumbbell curls. Reason for the incline is kind of keeps your arm behind you. Good stretch on this muscle. Your biceps both bring your wrist towards your shoulder like this, and they elevate your scap. So they're mostly for doing this, but a little bit for this. So by doing the opposite of this, bringing your arms back, you get a bigger stretch on the muscle, which is what are you doing? Which is better for hypertrophy, just in general. Goal is to be strong or gain muscle. My primary goal is to gain muscle, hypertrophy-based training. So all of my training points at hypertrophy as a primary driver. And then if you grow muscle, you're going to get stronger. You're not going to be like a power lifter. People that power lift have a different methodology and they get really crazy strong. I have no interest in powerlifting at all. It's pretty tough on the joints, and I want to do this for a very, very long time and hopefully keep my joints pretty healthy too. All right, let's get it. I think I'm going to do 15s here. I've done this exercise plenty, and it can be pretty rough. Siam, what is your goal for when you're lifting and working out? Same thing here, all the way down, nice and controlled. Gabriel, what's up, man? Welcome back. Ooh. That last rep burns. Whew. You guys got to put up with my weird sounds. What's my opinion on the value of deadlifting? It depends. Like, give me one sec here. 30, 12. I think deadlifting for strength is amazing. That's essentially a whole posterior chain workout. I mean, if you're not used to deadlifting, you can get everywhere from your upper lat, your upper traps sore, all the way down through your glutes, your hamstrings, your calves. Like the first time I deadlifted, essentially my entire back half was sore, even just from the isometric holding the weight. And so deadlifting is a great overall strength gain exercise. But if your primary goal for your training is hypertrophy, which is what mine is, there are a lot better exercises to target muscles more specifically and stimulate them quite a bit better than deadlift. So you would have to ask yourself, what muscle or muscles does the deadlift train? And because it's essentially like a whole bunch, you could probably target muscles for hypertrophy better and stimulate them even more specifically and more strongly, which would lead to better gains. So if you're only going for hypertrophy, you could program deadlifts in. You're still going to grow some muscle, but program other things that are more targeted for your muscles. Things like lat pull downs, because that's going to work a lot of your lats, a little bit of low back. Rows, either dumbbell or cable rows, stuff like that. It's going to be better. NC, what's up? Welcome back, man. Good to see you in here. My goal is to be strong, because I'm going to boxer like my dad. Nice. You got to be strong and quick, I think, to be a boxer. Let's see. Using 15s here are going to get me my kind of middle of the range rep volume. I don't do a lot of stuff in the 5 rep range, which is kind of the bottom end of the hypertrophy training recommendation. But it's also kind of a grind when you're doing good form, eccentric control, and you're up in the 10 to 20 range. Okay. That's 10. Like I said, if you're just joining, don't forget to like the screen, double tap the screen for me. And we're looking to really control that last eccentric on the way down at the end of the set, especially kind of collecting the coins, if you will. Imagine playing a Mario game where you're up on a high tier and you have to jump down to a low tier, and there are coins in an arc. When you play Mario, you want to jump in a way that collects all the coins instead of just let's get down to the bottom. So collecting all the coins on the way down is that last eccentric where it really burns and really hurts. Milk it, stretch, and then deload your muscles. That's what I recommend. What do I do for hamstrings? Yeah, so I kind of break up hamstrings into 2 different movements, hip hinge and curl-based movements. So I'm kind of limited with the home gym for hamstring workouts. I do have a little machine here that I use for extensions and curls. So I will do leg curls, hamstring curls for my curl-based variations. And then really the best stimulus for any muscle group that I have is stiff-legged deadlifts. So if I can do 1 to 3 sets, usually 1 or 2 sets, and as long as I'm actually doing them correctly, where I'm milking that eccentric, slow on the way down, pause at the bottom where the stretch is absolutely wild, and then go up, I can do 1 or 2 sets of stiff-legged deadlifts and be sore for 2 to 3 days. So I think actually I'll be doing stiff-legged deadlifts today. Let me see. Check out the program here. Yeah, I do have 1 set of stiff-legged deadlifts programmed for today. So Let's get this last set in, and this will be it for biceps for the day. We'll move on to other muscle groups. Got to get at least 7 in. Is that 5 or 4? Or wait. No, got to get at least 8 in. 7. All right, that's 3 reps in reserve. Good. I think that was 9, if I counted it correctly. So this is the app. I've showed it before. I'm not sponsored or anything. I just like this app. It really helps me out. Got 9 reps in. Check. It asked me if I'm joint pain. Biceps pump, I would say, is low and easy workload. And that's what this is what I do. And then I just proceed through. So I choose the exercises I want for my workouts, and then this app gives me sets. And then as the weeks progress, this is a 6-week mesocycle I'm on. So I'll go through 5 weeks of accumulation. As I progress through the weeks, it will automatically adjust how many sets I'm doing and how many reps I should be doing per set. Because if you want to grow muscle, progressive overload is kind of a key factor for that. So you want to be able to lift more weight. That's a good indicator that you've put muscle on. So this is what I use. I like it because it kind of takes some of the thought process out of it. Once you build your mesocycle with the exercises you want, you're good to go. So. All right. I'm going to get the power rack set up for pull downs. Stop. What did you do? Just teaching guitar and how to get big. Appreciate it, Gabriel. I'm trying, you know. I'm doing my best here. All right, I'm almost set up for this already, but let me get. Sorry, the background looks like absolute trash here. This is my garage. This is my garage storage. It's what you have to deal with when you're working out at home. And to be honest, I'm in the middle of a bathroom renovation, so I have a miter saw set up right here for doing trim baseboards. I've got a sander. There's all sorts of dust everywhere. It is what it is. Just got to work with what you got. All right, what do we have on here? I got 50. Yeah, we can warm up with 50. I do like straps for back work because I have a hard time. Stop, Sammy. I have a hard time connecting with my back. And so by using straps, it takes my grip and more of my biceps out of the equation, which is overall a good thing for me. Whoa. Let's do this. Stop, Sammy. Not right now. All right. What are you guys up to today? Those of you that are in the chat and chilling out, what you got on the docket for today? So I'm just going to warm up the back doing this here. It's feeling good. Elbows are feeling good. Shoulders are feeling good. I took 4 days off and started eating at a 300 calorie surplus, which I will be doing for the next 3 months. Okay. And it's amazing what eating at maintenance or at a slight surplus can do for recovery, that's for sure. Tuck your elbows in for lats. Yeah. I do. I've tried all sorts of variations. What's up, Stu? Welcome back. Wide grip, narrow grip, keeping them tucked, keeping them flared a little bit. I feel like the way I connect with my lats the best is keeping my elbows out a little bit and focusing on driving them down. Just pointing my elbows down that way. So everybody's a little bit different in how they feel like they can stimulate the muscles. There are general rules for it. Yeah, it just depends. If that works for you, rock on. I have not learned any martial arts officially. I have plans to start training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu pretty soon here, so 50, 70. Let's put 70 on here and see what that feels like. This will be the last warm-up set, I think, and then we'll get into a working set. And I think maybe 70 or maybe a little bit more, maybe 80 will be my working weight for the rest of the meso. Dude, live stream you choking someone out? No, absolutely not. That'd be a very confusing viewership. Like, you subscribe to the Eccentric Scientist channel, and one day I'm playing guitar, the next day I'm working out, and then the other day we're doing combat sports. That'd be pretty odd. I'm gonna do 4 here. All right. Then we'll get into our working sets. Yeah, I mean, I think that might be a little audacious calling it bodybuilding. But about 14 months I've been lifting. You are a good man. Am I? Okay, I'll take your word for it. Appreciate you guys joining today. I don't know in kilos. What is that? It's 22. About 33 kilos. It's not much. I'm number one, my back isn't incredibly strong. That's the first thing. And number two, I'm shooting for between 5 and 30 reps, and I like to target between 10 and 15 usually. Sorry about the chain there. I'll have to cut the excess off, I think. All right, working set number 1. What are we doing here? What I like to do here is focus on pulling it kind of to my upper chest area. Get a good stretch, nice and slow on that eccentric. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And when I can't pull past my eye line anymore, that's when I finish it. All right. What was that, 9? I did not, I cannot keep track. Try 40 kilogram, it will fast the gain. The weight doesn't necessarily create a differential in gains. It's essentially your effort. It's 0 to 3 reps in reserve for whatever weight between 5 and 30 reps. Pretty much all, as far as we can tell from the literature, there's really not a huge difference in going 0 reps in reserve compared to 3. There's a slight difference, but it's pretty marginal. And then there isn't a whole lot of a difference between 5 reps and 30 reps. You could even go above that a little bit. You're still going to gain muscle, but it's a question of what gains the most muscle, I guess. So it's not really that heavier weights will help you gain faster. It's what you're making your muscles do is what does it. Good work. Don't forget to go to failure. Appreciate it, man. Thanks for joining. What did I do there? 9? Did I say 9? What am I doing? 50, 70? I don't know if that was really 3 reps in reserve, but that's okay. All right. Oh, these are the only 2 sets for back. Next is upright row. So I guess that's a little upper back, but a lot of shoulders. Dumbbell upright row, which is something I haven't programmed in years, actually, because of some information about shoulder impingement that people tend to over-exaggerate unless you got shoulder issues. So I'm going to try it. I do have a little bit of shoulder problems, so I'll give it a try. And if I have impingement problems, I'll abandon it and switch it out for some other exercise. We'll see, though. All right, 7. Cool. Done. None. Low pump. Easy. Save. All right, that's it for that. All right, no more stretch. Let's get into some upright rows, and then we got to do hamstrings and calves. Don't forget the calves. You know. Doggy, what are you doing? I think we'll probably do 15 pounds for the upright rows. So I'm from the United States. Whew. See if we can. Like I said, I haven't programmed upright rows in years, since high school, which is a long time ago. And so, see if I can actually get a good stimulus out of this. Where are you from, Siam? Did you say India? I can't remember if that was you or not earlier. Ugh. All right, that feels okay. I think maybe we'll do 20. 20s for that. Let's do 20s. Feel a little tweak in my right bicep tendon, but we'll see. See how it goes. Shouldn't be too bad. All right, working set. Woo. Call it 11 to start. If you're lurking in the chat, 40. What did I just do? 11? I think I just did 11. If you're lurking in the chat, just say hello down below. I'd like to know how you guys are doing. Or at least give the stream a like. That'd be awesome. Would appreciate that. My dog here is just begging me to play fetch with her. But she re-aggravated an injury, some soft tissue injury, and has been gimping around a little bit. So no fetch for right now. Right, Sammy? I'm sorry. No fetch. All right. Let's get it. We'll call that 10. Gabriel, she is a German Shepherd, so she is very, very active. I kind of joked, she's about 4 years old. Oh, Japan. Cool. Awesome. I've heard good things about Japan. I'd like to visit someday. Sam is a little over 4 years old, and I joked that if you got up in the middle of the night and grabbed a ball, she would immediately run outside to play fetch. That is just her favorite thing to do. And I was doing a barbecue smoke of some meat for a party I was having, and I had to wake up every hour throughout the night to check on it. And I'm not even kidding. At 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, my alarm would go off. She'd bring me a ball. I slept on the couch. She'd bring me a ball, and we'd go outside to check on it. And she would want me to play fetch with her at 2 in the morning. And then another great time was I was hanging out with a friend one night, and we ended up sitting on my deck from 11 p.m. till 6 in the morning, just talking. And the dog stayed out here with us. She would just like lay on the deck and just look around, but I'm not kidding, all night long. She didn't sleep at all. Not a wink of sleep. She was with us from 11 p.m. to 6 in the morning, hanging out, running around the property. So she's an amazing dog. She's been with us for some tougher times. All right, we'll call it 9. And that is the end of the upright rows. Not too bad. This mesocycle I have as an arms, shoulders emphasis. So it's going to program way more sets of arms and shoulders for me and kind of put some of the other muscle groups at maintenance level for some of the exercises. Do you have Fitch? Anyone ever? Do you have... I don't know what you mean. Bro, did you have Fitch? Anyone ever? I don't know what you mean there, Cyan. Sorry. Bernese Mountain Dog, cool. Those are sick dogs too. They're awesome. All right. Last things is going to be stiff-legged deadlifts. Just one set. So I'll warm up and then do the one good set and move on to calves, which I probably won't stream because I have to do them over by the stairs and it's kind of ridiculous. But I do single leg calf raises. So just up we go and then milk it all the way down to where you can kind of hang your heel off the edge of the stair and do it that way. Oh, fight. I grew up around brothers. I'll leave it that. All right, let me grab the 50s for the stiff-legged deadlift warm-ups, and then I'm going to use the barbell for the actual working sets. All right, here's the deal. I will attempt to curl these once I get to 10,000 subscribers. 50-pound dumbbells. I've curled 40s before, but I think there's like a 0% chance of curling 50s right now. One day. See, now I want to know if I can actually do it. Can I curl one at a time, do you think? All right, there are 5 of you in here. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you think I can curl 50 once with relatively good form, or put a thumbs down if you're like, nah, bro, you look skinny and weak. I'll see everyone leaves. And then Gabriel will be the judge if my form is good enough to call it counts. All right, let me what? They suck. Goal here is keep the legs relatively stiff. I have a little bit of a bend in my knee, but you shoot your hips back like this, kind of anterior pelvic tilt style. Shoot your hips backwards, show your butt to the ceiling essentially, and then keep as high of a chest as possible. Oh, wow, my hams are a little bit sore. Why are my hamstrings sore? So you want to feel the stretch at the bottom there? Bottom, quote unquote. Kind of give it a pause down there. Oof, drive through your feet and your glutes. Oof. Ah. Oof. All right. Ugh. Everything in me when I'm doing stiff-legged deadlifts wants to just nope out and stop doing it. But if you're really kind of patient with it and really pay attention, get that good stretch. Feels like at the bottom where you're bottoming out your hamstrings, it feels like they're gonna pull off the bone. That stretch is gonna get you super sore and stimulate a lot of muscle growth. So I know you wouldn't necessarily know it by looking at me because I still got kind of little legs, but I had no legs 14 months ago. I mean, it was just like straight from here to here. There's none of this definition. My calves are still small, but they're less small than they were. And same thing with my hamstrings. I had like no muscle definition in my legs at all. So I've made quite a bit of progress that I'm very proud of in the last 14 months, even though I'm still at the very beginning of my lifting career and my legs could definitely still be classified as chicken legs. All right. Whoa. kind of sucks to set up, but it's such a good exercise for me that I do it anyways. Every time I build them as a cycle, I'm like, do I really want to do stiff legged deadlifts? And every time I'm like, yes, you do. Yeah. Yeah, I compare to myself, man. I look back at some progress photos. I'll take a progress photo every couple months, few months, and be encouraged that there's stuff changing. Appreciate it, Siam. Good luck with the rest of your day. Thanks for joining. Appreciate the sub. You guys are awesome. All right, so I'm going to put my working weight on here. We're going to do a couple reps to make sure it feels okay, and then we'll get going. With the working set. Whew. Appreciate it, man. Gabriel, it's good to have you as always. Hope to see you on the next one. Have a good rest of your day. Now we just have lurkers left in the chat. Not in the chat, just watching. I see you. I know you're here. You're just lurking. You're just here for, what is it, sadistic purposes. You like seeing other people in pain. Doing some portion of a leg day. This is essentially a full body pull day. Whoa, that startled me. This is essentially a full body pull day is what it amounts to. Biceps, shoulders. I know shoulders is usually a push, but it's kind of a pull with more upright row lat work or trap work. Stiff legged deadlifts, and then I'll have calves, which is obviously a push. But all right, let's strap in here and get ready to go. Oh, that feels heavy today. Suck. All right, we'll do maybe 3 of these just to feel the weight. Then we'll do a working set and be done. Ooh. Ooh. All right. So at the end of this, what I want to do is 3 reps in reserve. That'll probably get me maybe 6 or 7 reps total. And on the last rep, instead of just going down and dropping the weight, I'm going to do it as if I was going to do another stiff-legged deadlift movement. So go down, down, slow, 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 pause, and then finally deload my weight. Just to kind of squeeze every bit of goodness out of a set as possible. If you're working out, if you go to the gym, you've put on the clothes, you've reconciled the fact that you're going to be stinky at the end and you're going to need a shower, probably. You've spent all the time to go to the gym, you've loaded up the gear, you've paid for the membership. You might as well not half-ass a workout. Go into the gym and try as best you can with the knowledge that you have currently to have the best workout you can have. And that is a separate thing. People think like a good workout is one where you just gut yourself and it's all 0 reps in reserve or worse. And if you're not lying on the ground by the end of the day, you haven't worked hard enough. That ain't it. There's more nuance to that. There are good ways to approach it. You can accumulate over the course of weeks. But if you go into the gym and you're not on the active rest deload phase, and you're just kind of like sitting there doing leg extensions while you're on your phone, and then you get done and you kind of screw off of that and then go do something else, maybe a couple curls, and you're like, okay, yeah, that felt like good. Like you're kind of wasting your time. There are better uses of your time. If you've already invested the time and the effort to get there and go to the gym, you might as well make it worth your time. All right, enough of me blabbing to the lurkers out there. And Let's get this set in, and then we'll be good for today. I like using straps here because I don't have to focus on holding the bar with my hands. All I have to focus on is a good stretch in my hams, through my glutes, and it allows me to really target those muscles more and more if I can isolate factors that take my mind off of that, like my grip strength. So, all right, here we go. All right, Sammy, last set here. You ready? Let's do it. Nice and deep as I can go anyways. Two more. All right, as if another. Here we go. That phrase, as if another, is a Mike Isertel from RP Strength. That really helps me to think about getting that last stretch in. Make the most out of the lift. Woo! Feeling a little bit lightheaded after that. Could have had a little bit more to eat before this, but that's okay. All right. That should get my hamstring sore. That one working set with a couple good warm-ups should get my hamstring sore for the next 2 to 3 days. I can feel my legs shaking already. So if you're not used to doing hip hinge movements for hamstrings, give it a try. Stiff-legged deadlifts, milk that eccentric, hang out in the bottom when it really is feeling a stretch. And if you don't get sore from that, woo! I don't know what's going to make you sore, unless you've been doing it a ton. This is my favorite zero, A&W zero. Really helps when I'm trying to do a fat loss phase, is drinking some of this stuff. It's helps for satiety because you're doing the behavioral act of eating, drinking. So even when you're super, super hungry, when you're on a calorie deficit trying to lose weight, you can kind of put some of this stuff into your diet, and it helps a little bit psychologically. At least I feel like it does. Helps me. I was in about a 700 to 800 calorie deficit every day for 6 weeks, cut 8 pounds doing that. Down to 151. I'm at 152 currently. My plan is over the next 3 months to mass up to 165. And go from there. So lose a little bit of ab definition. Bicep vein will go away, probably around 160 pounds. And just try to do a massing phase for a little bit longer and then cut down again and see where I'm at. Rinse and repeat. All right. What did I do? Oh, shoot. Was anybody paying attention enough to tell me how many reps of that I did? Was it 7? 135 for 7. Oh, I don't remember. It's kind of important for the first workout. First workout of the day, or the meso. Non low pump easy. Stair calves. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate the likes and the subscriptions. And I'll see you on the next one. I'll be back on Thursday. Got tomorrow off. Sweet. See you guys.